Marhaba, this is Abdulrahman from the Arabiker. Up until this video in this series, you learned how to conjugate past verb al-madi, which allows you to talk about actions that took place in the past. Also, you learned how to conjugate verbs in present form al-mudari', which allows you to situate actions in the present, talking about your habits, for example. In this video, we will learn how to situate actions in the future المستقبل in FuSHa MSA. First, please note that we have a practice drill prepared for you to practice this structure. Make sure you check the description box after the video ends and after you learn how to express future tense in Arabic. Our approach in this video is that I will challenge you by showing you some Arabic sentences that are situated in the past, and I will show you how to situate them in the future al-mustaqbal. Then you and I will discuss the observations that we can notice on the future tense in Arabic. Please note that all the vocabulary that I will use in our sentences today are taken from our 3 Arabic Essentials material. Make sure you have it to follow along. It's a list of more than 100 common words, nouns, verbs, and particles in Arabic. Okay, so we are discussing al-mustaqbal. You might be familiar with this word now. Al-mustaqbal is the future. So our first sentence here is سافرت إلى فلسطين أمس, which means, try to figure out what it means. It means I traveled to Palestine yesterday. In order for me to situate it in the future, I will say سأسافر إلى فلسطين غدا. For the verb part, I can also say سوف أسافر إلى فلسطين غدا, which means I will travel to Palestine tomorrow. Our second sentence now is قابلنا طلاب المدرسة الشهر الماضي. قابلنا طلاب المدرسة الشهر الماضي, which means, try to figure out what it means from the vocabulary that you have learned from the Arabic Essentials. We met the school students or the students of the school last month. الشهر الماضي. How to situate that in the future? I will say سنقابل طلاب المدرسة الشهر القادم. سنقابل طلاب المدرسة الشهر القادم, which means we will meet the students of the school next month. Again, we have another option, which is to say سوف نقابل instead of سنقابل. Our third sentence here, دخلت الغرفة قبل ساعة. دخلت الغرفة قبل ساعة, which means I'm talking to a second person, you feminine. From the conjugation I can tell. دخلتي الغرفة قبل ساعة, you feminine entered the room before an hour or an hour ago. How to situate that in the future? ستدخلين الغرفة بعد ساعة. ستدخلين الغرفة بعد ساعة. Again, I can say also سوف تدخلين instead of ستدخلين, which means you will enter the room after an hour or in an hour. Our fourth sentence here is الأولاد لعبوا في الحديقة كثيرا الصيف الماضي, which means the children played a lot كثيرا في الحديقة in the garden, in the park, الصيف الماضي, last summer. How to situate that in the future? we say الأولاد سيلعبون في الحديقة كثيرا الصيف القادم. As an alternative for سيلعبون, we can also say سوف يلعبون. So the children will play in the park a lot next summer. Pause the video now and write down your observations on how I transformed these sentences from being situated in the past to being situated in the future المستقبل. Alright, let's see now if you and I noticed the same observations. First, we used a new particle now to indicate the future tense, which is this sa or سوف. The first one here is written attached to the verb, as you can see here. It's not a separate word. While the second one, سوف, is written separately as a separate word, not attached to the verb. Okay? Is there any difference in meaning between these two particles? For some grammarians, yes. They say sa, this one here, implies a closer, sooner, or more immediate future, while سوف implies a more distant or less immediate future. This subtle difference is not even clear or intuitive to a lot of native speakers. So in this basic series, I recommend that you stick to the particle sa, as it's more direct, more common. Our second observation is that to indicate the future, al-mustaqbal, we actually used the present form of the verb attached to the particles that we have talked about. Check out here, we have sa, سوف, but they are followed by أسافر, the present form of the verb, not the past that we had. سنقابل, سوف نقابل, ستدخلين, سوف تدخلين. In Arabic, you just need to use the present form, conjugate it correctly, attach to it this particle, and voila, you got the future tense. Alright, here's another reminder that you can practice this structure and transform sentences from past tense to future tense using the drill that we have prepared for you in the description box. Also, we have some free Arabic material for you. Arabic Essentials material, more than 180 common words. Arabic Verb Conjugation Patterns, a reference for you to show you how to conjugate different verb forms in different tenses from different Arabic registers. Make sure you visit the course page in order to grab these material. If you found this video useful, please like it, subscribe to our channel, and share it with other Arabic learners. Check out our website for other Arabic learning services that we offer. Also, follow us on social media. We post some useful Arabic material there. Salam.